Wow, that's cool.
That's fun.
I got to watch the live countdown on the live video stream, which we're doing right now. I'm watching on Twitter, oddly enough.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Oh, it's weird. I'm moving in the past on my phone. I'm gonna put that down before I get distracted and lose. Facebook.com/Rise Guys. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube at the Rise Guys. First time ever we've televised the Ringa.
Yeah, it is.
That's the way we spell it for copyright reasons.
Ringa.
Ringa.
Ringa. Fire.
Oh yeah, here you go.
It's like, that's a sexy voice I hear. Who's that? It was me playing on my phone. Okay. The Ring of Fire, the very popular Ring of Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Same order?
Yeah, I think so.
Same always order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come
9, Fat Boy, Page, Matt Man.
Yep. Ready to begin?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll throw out the first name. It is Bryant Reeves.
Bryant Gumbel.
Oh God. I don't know. I was gonna say Brian Gumbel.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, that's good. Chris Bryant.
Chris Redman.
Chris Humphreys.
Chris Cross. Christopher Cross.
David Cross.
David Duchovny.
Oh, I love Mulder.
I like that. Give me
Hank Moody.
Mark Mulder.
David Allen Coe.
David Allen Greer.
That's good.
Dave Dravecki. Dave Dravecki.
Dave Winfield.
Jules Winfield.
Jules Verne.
Jules Asner.
Ed Asner.
Ed O'Neill.
Ed Hockey Lee.
Oh.
That's the buff NFL real.
Ed Too Tall Jones.
Eddie George.
Oh, Lakers.
George Washington.
George Washington Carver.
Jeff George.
Jeff Van Gundy.
Oh, that's a good one. He's a champion.
Jeff Hornacek.
That's a good one.
Jeff
Yeah.
Gordon.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Hayward.
Craig Hayward. Ironhead.
Brendan Hayward.
Brendan Rogers.
Paul Rogers.
Paul O'Neill.
Paul Quinn. He had his own college.
Martha Quinn.
Oh, that's good. Martha Reeves.
Dan Reeves. Spurs up.
Give me Dan Campbell.
Give me Glenn Campbell.
Glenn Close.
Oh, she's good on the Shield.
Glenn Allen Hill.
Oh, that's good. Grant Hill.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Douglas.
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Douglas. Did I just say that?
Yeah, you just did.
Hugh Laurie. I'm out.
Dang.
Lost on House.
That was a good round.
It was.
You almost had me several times. I was
Glenn
reeling.
Allen?
I had Grant Hill, but Glenn Allen, there's no Glenn Allen. That's the only Glenn Allen I know of.
In two spots, I thought we were going to go to brothers, but the brothers didn't like Paige. I thought she was going to say Greg Gumbel.
I did too.
I thought a Stan Van Gundy would get in there.
Mm-hmm.
You said the exact one I was going to say, and that's why I was just like, oh,
I was like, well, she
damn.
get the
Stole
other
it,
one.
stole mine.
As is tradition, 9 wins round 1. It just always happens.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Hugh Hefner, but you didn't.
I was, the one I almost said was somebody that used to work here that's not.
Dude, I
famous
thought
at
the
all.
same thing. I almost said the same one.
So weird.
Yellow Corvette guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Football jersey tucked into his blue jeans.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
As a Clemson game, we threw up off the back of the stadium.
Oh, and there.
Well, I didn't mean we. I mean we being whoever I was with that day.
Yeah. I remember who did it. Yeah. You ready for round 2?
Round 2.
First
Ring of
name.
Fire.
Somebody we talked about the other day on the show. Brandon Bennett.
Let's go with Tony Bennett.
Tony Danza.
Tony Dowell.
I wanted Stetson Bennett so bad to
I
come
wanted
out.
Cornelius Bennett.
Yeah, give me Tony Armas Jr. Expos.
Tony Dorsett Sr.
Tony Tennille.
Captain Antonil. That's two people? Well, tell me.
I think Captain and Tennille's two people. Yeah,
So don't do that one?
yeah.
You said what, Tony Tennille?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go Tony Gwynn.
Tony Basil or Basil.
Tony Stewart.
Tony the Tiger.
Stewart?
Tiger Woods.
Earl Woods.
Earl Campbell.
Glenn Campbell.
Glenn Close.
John Glenn.
Glenn Danzig.
Oh gosh.
People take pictures
You
of his
said
house.
Glenn
For some
Close,
reason.
Glenn. Oh my gosh.
Terry Glenn.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. That's
Oh,
good.
rest
Terry
in
Labonte.
peace. Bobby Labonte.
There we go.
Bobby. What the hell is going on? Bobby Humphrey.
Bobby Knight.
Bobby Cox.
Chubby Cox.
Tony Cox, the actor.
Tony Khan. Former guest.
Tony Perez, Cincinnati Reds.
Eddie Perez, Greg Maddox's own personal catcher.
Yeah.
Odalis Perez.
Ooh.
That's good.
Pascual Perez.
Oh, good.
That's
We're
good.
doing all Braves
That's
right
hard.
now.
Yeah.
Pascual Perez.
Man, I can't think of a Perez right now. I'm out.
Page. Oh, no, that's not it.
What?
Yeah, I could not think of a Perez. Could not do it.
I can't either.
No.
Is it Pedro Pascual or Pascal?
Hey, Matt said
Pascal?
that.
Pascal Perez.
He didn't say Pedro. He said,
Pasquale.
yeah, but is it Pedro Pascual or Pascal? The actor.
It's Pascal. Oh, I don't know that. Pascual Perez.
It don't matter now.
He was a pitcher for the
Mandalorian.
Braves who had a Jerry curl like crazy. I think it messed up his pitching.
Yeah. Oh, it's Pedro Pascal and Pascal Perez. I don't think it's the same
Okay.
name.
All right.
Congratulations,
1 and
Matt,
1.
man.
Thank you. It's very rare. Okay.
Dang.
Round 3. By the way, live streaming Facebook.com/Rise Guys, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube at the Rise Guys. Hello. All right.
How?
Going to 9. Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Merriweather.
Lee Merriweather.
Oh gosh.
I got too excited for that one.
Brandon Lee.
Lee Majors.
F. Lee Bailey.
Champ Bailey.
Champ Kind.
That's a good one.
Richard Kind.
Oh, that's good. Richard Keel.
Richard Lewis. Rest in peace.
Oh my God. Denise Richardson.
What am I playing off you said, Fat Boy?
Richard Lewis.
Richard Lewis. I'm going to go Jeff Lewis, the quarterback,
Yeah.
not the Russian wrestler.
Let's see. Who'd you say?
Jeff Lewis.
Oh, okay. Give me Ray Lewis.
I want to do Jeff Lewis, the house designer,
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
with the DSLs.
Give me Joe Lewis, the boxer.
Give me. I'm trying to think. Joey Kramer from Aerosmith. I'm trying to come out of left field now.
Cosmo Kramer.
That's good. That boy is still. We all are.
Kramer versus Kramer as a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out.
Oh, I don't like this.
Who's the Kramer? Ben Kramer? No, I'm thinking Ben Trainer.
Damn, Ben Matlock.
Give it to Fat Boy.
God! Off of Cosmo Kramer.
Yes.
I had Andrea Kramer ready to go.
Oh, see, I couldn't think of another Kramer.
And then Kramer Crane.
I'm
That's
happy
not right.
for you.
Congratulations.
That's good.
What do we win?
Nothing.
It
You
goes-
win the. You have to give out a name to start the next rounds. What you win?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
where Fat Boy gets on. He's like, a
Man, I don't
name
wanna
of
win no
anyone?
more.
I don't want the stress.
Let's go Joe Montana.
Oh, Joe Piscopo.
Mean Joe Green.
Kevin Green. Kevin.
Amon Green.
Oh God. Amon Evans. I don't know.
Tom Green.
Jeff Green.
Jeff Burton.
Cliff Burton.
Jeb Burton.
Jeb Bush.
Prescott Bush.
Homer Bush.
Homer Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. McDuffie.
Oh, Lord. OJ Mayo.
Orange Juice Jones.
I'll take it.
Wow. Okay.
Gerard Mayo.
No, don't give that to me. You're still in. Hey, that's his
Gerard-
name was Oren,
Yeah.
and his middle name was Juice.
Gerard Carmichael.
I don't have one, man.
Oh
I ain't
my
on it today.
God.
Give it Fat Boy. Give it
What?
to him.
Never has there been two in a row
Yeah.
ever
God.
of Fat Boy winning.
Something's wrong. I had Ricky Carmichael ready to go.
Yeah.
This man had the last one.
Okay,
Dang.
right now Fat
Fat Boy's
Boy
in
is
the lead.
God.
Look at
One of
this.
us could tie. Paige could put this in a
Oh.
three-way tie for second.
Let me go to the prize closet.
I've
man.
never been so happy to feel done, but I can't think. I'm not my usual self right now.
Okay,
Fat Boy's playing well though. Like he's coming up with weird names. Like
He
he's,
is.
he's coming up with. He's really out of left field with the names. He's doing good.
It's like it's slowing down. The brain slows down.
O.J. McDuffie, that was good.
Dolphins.
Yeah, fins up.
Mm-hmm.
Fins only. Only fins.
Only fin.
You know what? Let's go Barry Sanders. And
Barry
hard to-
White.
Barry Goldwater.
Barry Bostwick.
Barry Gibb.
Gibb
Shoals Road. Shout out.
Brandon Gibb. No.
Terry Gibb.
Morris Gibb.
Andy Gibb.
Marla Gibbs.
Ooh,
Robin Gibb.
Robin Leach.
Pat Leach. Hockey.
Pat O'Connor.
Pat Smear.
Oh, good one.
This is a Dr.
Pat Ewing.
That'll work. Yeah. Yeah. J.R. Ewing.
Bobby Ewan.
Bobby Hoying.
Bobby Hurley.
Bobby Hull.
Brett Hall.
Brett Saberhagen.
Brett Boone.
Brett Michaels.
Oh.
Shawn Michaels.
The wrestler Shawn Michaels.
That's what I said. You got to do the porn star.
Jillian St. Michaels.
Jillian Hall.
Jillian Barbary. Is that a famous
I think so.
Barbary doll?
Damn it.
Assuming me again, old chap.
I don't like losing the last round, especially.
Jillian Anderson. I'll see your Mulder and give you a Scully.
Oh,
Oh, that was good.
Otis Anderson.
Otis Spunkmeyer.
I love his
God.
muffs.
Otis Nixon.
Oh, good one.
Oh,
Richard Milhouse Nixon.
Millhouse, the yellow kid with blue hair.
Simpsons.
Does that count?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
It would if you said Milhouse Van Houten, though.
Ah!
And if you said that, I'd have been screwed.
No, you'd have said Leslie.
Yeah, that's true, because that is they named him after the Manson family member.
No, I said Leslie Nielsen.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So it ends with 9 and Fat Boy tied.
Oh no.
Look
Dang
at
it,
you,
man.
Fat Boy.
I was warming up.
Now you love the game.
Time wise, we really need to go.
You really got to take a break.
Okay. So we have to break the tie by the end of the week. Some point.
Doing the rematch tomorrow? Do the round play again tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll come back Saturday and play if you want to.
I won't. All right.
Mm-mm.
No
We'll,
way.
we'll say, are we gonna be able to keep on the?
Let's keep it going, man. We'll keep live
the
video
video
going.
on
Well,
because
headlines.
yeah, the live video stream as we go to find out what's in the Plex.
Ah. Did you know that sucking at this isn't great for your mental health? It's not Ring of Fire.
That's what's wrong with him. Man.
I was looking to see where her hands were. She was pointing at something. I don't know. All right. If you're still video streaming, keep it there. If you're not, go get to it. Text social to 72341 and we'll link you up. Morning, everybody.
Hey, P1s. Talk now at 800-774-0093. This is
The Rise Guys Morning Show.
You know what next week is?
What's that?
Week of the.
It's the week of the 4th. That's right, Matt, man. Independence Day is next week. It is the most fun, freedom-loving week of the year.
It is. And sometimes people celebrate a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really do. Especially you give them a beer in one hand and a bunch of, whisker biscuits in the other.
Yeah.
Whatever, fireworks.
Yeah.
Husker do's.
Somebody gonna wind up visiting the emergency room. Somebody gonna wind up visiting the county jail. Both y'all need to call Rob.
Yeah. Or maybe the fireworks scared the dog and the dog came over and bit you.
It could be, man. It could be a personal injury. Could be a slip and fall. Like why I can't use my right arm right now. Could be an auto accident, trucking accident, animal attack, medical malpractice, anything like that.
Yeah. When that good time goes bad, it's easier than ever. Just remember to call Rob. 2 words for you.
Yeah. 864-CALL-ROB.
Or the website callrob.com. That'll get you in touch with our friend, our attorney.
Our man has been practicing 15 plus years here in the upstate.
His name's Rob.
Nario. Can y'all hear this? Y'all might be able to hear us. Can you hear me? I don't know if they can. Nobody's saying they can hear me, so I don't think they can hear me. Oh, Looper said he can hear. Yeah, Looper can hear us.
Oh, man.
They can hear us. The only one you got to have up's mine, though, because it all runs through my microphone on this for some reason. Cool. I think they can hear Matt, too. It's just that it runs through my microphone. But
Another one?
but they'll be able to hear us, all of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, y'all show them my arm. Y'all see my arm thing? It hurts a little bit, but watch. So if I can bend my arm up like this, but then when I let go, it just does. That happens, and it hurts. Hell. My tricep works too good. My bicep is currently not working. He can. I can make him bounce too. His, not mine. Oh yeah, Fred Flintstone. I can make you bedrock. I make you bedrock.
That was when it was like, the old days when you didn't just come out and just say,
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna eat your ass.
Efficiency and power of ZipRecruiter for
Yes, I am
free.
doing therapy
Just go to
for
ziprecruiter.com/radio. That's ziprecruiter.com/radio.
Yeah.
ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
Yeah, and then there was that local
Thanks for
DJ
calling Discover.
who,
This is
who got
Diego.
confused.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer
He said,
Coolidge.
"Call me
I
Fred Rock,
just want to
so
say
make
your
me Flintstone."
cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
I'm not.
Well,
too
I'm
good at
doubling
Ringa Fire today,
everything
but I am
now.
silly.
Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at
Oh,
discover.com/credit card.
Anytime, anywhere. Get rocked. With the Odyssey app.
Oh, sounds like heaven.
93.3, The Planet rocks. This is the Rise Guys Morning Show with Matt Mann.
I say that, Jimmy?
9.
I stand by it.
Paige.
Get naked.
And Fat Boy.
Swore you wouldn't tell anybody.
The Rise Guys.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige, and we begin with a story about fantasy sports. And did you know that sucking at fantasy sports isn't great for your mental health? So there's a study
Yeah, that's
out
true.
which warns fantasy players that it can become an obsession. And the more deeply you engage with the game, the more extreme the emotional experience become, for better and for worse. I mean,
See what you're doing to us, Athlon?
Oh. So in other words, fantasy sports can deliver intense emotional highs along with potentially troubling lows. Now it could be anything with sports, because I remember my husband used to be like just so passionate about it. But if it was during a day, it would ruin the rest of the day. If Georgia lost, it would be a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen him get down and cry, but I'm sure he wanted to if I wasn't in the room.
But was he fantasy footballing?
He was everything. He had some. I imagine he did that. He loves.
That's true. Y'all
sports.
cosplayed.
Yeah. Why? But why
I
specifically?
would have if he wanted to.
Is fantasy sports not good for your mental health? And is it somehow worse than when your favorite team loses just a game?
Fantasy sports doesn't mean gambling, but it does.
It does.
It's more of
a lot of times
cute
there's
way to say it.
some kind of lame bet attached to it, like
Yeah.
that guy who had to go. What do you have? He had to go do the thing.
You talking about pigskin
The,
punishment?
the guy we had in the server got fired in Charlotte at the 5-star restaurant because the guy who lost fantasy football was in there and his date was a blow up doll and she took a picture of it and lost her job about
That's
it.
what it was.
I remember that.
Well, so the study also found that the more experienced players generally reported less anxiety than the newcomers because they probably were better at it over time. And participants may develop coping mechanisms to handle the uncertainties and disappointments of fantasy sports.
We can't just let anything just be fun. We have to make it so serious that it damages our mental health. Nothing can just be fun and just on the surface fun. No, we got to get way too invested in it and go crazy about it.
Yeah. Slow down, wear a seatbelt.
Yeah.
But
What
it-
happened to just casually enjoying something? That's fine to do.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't happen that way because the negative mental health outcomes weren't just in the players who came in last. They were also in common with players who were most competitive and the ones that had a financial stake in the game, and probably because they had anxiety about losing.
I was gonna say, unless money is attached to it, where's the anxiety come from? Because if your friends are busting your balls that much, like
Uh-huh.
I mean, they're
The free fantasy leagues suck.
There's a lot of, I think,
Awful.
nowadays, and I'm not sure why it is, but a lot of competitive anxiety in people. I had a lot of it when I was younger, and I always thought it was probably from being an only child, not having siblings or anything to compete with. So when I did find myself in a competitive setting, it was very, very nerve wracking because I'd never done it much, never had much experience with it
yeah.
until I did finally. But so yeah,
I was never taught to wipe.
I know
Oh.
nobody teaches you that.
Side to
But
side.
there was a lot of,
Never.
I think there's a lot of competitive anxiety now that go along with like people having bad test anxiety. Competitive anxiety be similar to that, like an offshoot or cousin thereof. But yeah, I think a lot of people have competitive anxiety.
But that's like
You don't want to lose.
keep it up with the Joneses.
Mm-hmm.
That you saying both of those together?
Kind of, maybe a little bit. It's just, and part of it too is the way we were all, mainly raised by like TV and movies in the last couple generations,
Yeah.
because the good guys hardly ever lost in those. The protagonist always won in those.
True.
So you don't expect to lose ever. 'cause
We
you're
didn't
the
want-
protagonist in your own story.
But that's what we set up, though. We didn't want that.
Yeah.
They would say, "What would you did if Superman just died?" Well, I'd be pissed. I'd
Mhm.
leave here
Sad.
angry and sad.
Yeah.
Doomsday broke his back, man.
Sometimes that's like a movie or whatever is supposed to give some emotion. They
Yeah.
can't all end with the goody goody.
But sports movies always end with the goody goody for the most part.
Of course.
For the
Even
most-
if the person's dead, you hear their voice coming from a cornfield.
Yeah, you do.
Moonlight
Yeah.
Graham.
So it's
You're
not
good, Doc.
as these authors
What
of
book,
this
Terry?
study, they found that it's not harmless entertainment. It's full of the thrill and disappointment.
The best lesson I had about losing was probably in 1992 and 3 when Sting wrestled Big Van Vader a bunch of times because Vader won every one of them damn matches.
Yeah. That's good.
I really wanted Sting to win.
In wrestling, you don't want the good guy to get over till the tail end.
You got to
of it.
chase. It's about
You
the
gotta
money's in the chase.
chase the baby face.
Oh, well, did you ever watch the kids show, The Land of the Lost, Land of the Lost?
I used to watch it
Remember
back in Sci-Fi Channel reruns.
Well, someone from the show passed away, and he was the park ranger, Spencer Milligan. He died at the age of 86.
I don't remember the
He
show.
played park ranger dad, Rick Marshall.
Park Ranger Dad.
Park
Look at his
ranger.
face.
So he passed away at the age of 86 at his home in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh. That's. I don't know the show. I remember there was an awful Will Ferrell remake.
Yeah, that was
of the
terrible.
movie.
It was probably the least insane Sid and Marty Krofft kids show back in the day.
Okay,
Because all their other ones were nuts.
they
This
were
one was
like
too.
The blonde haired girl with braids.
yeah,
and-
but the Croft stuff was like trippy 70s like
Oh yeah, drugs.
drug
Yeah.
HR Puffin
induced
stuff.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
stuff, man. It was weird.
Yeah, it was stuff along the lines
Good.
of bananas in pajamas, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's the way like
Oh,
the
wow.
old McDonald's characters looked.
Yeah.
Like funky. Not the
Oh.
Travis Scott version where they got two sets of eyes, but just like you know, big and round and crazy colors and
Yeah.
zany looking. They ain't
Man.
even got characters anymore.
I kind of like this. He died at April 18th. They just now
Oh,
announced.
you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, they just announced it?
Yeah, he died April 18th. They just now announced it. I kind of like how they did that on their own schedule, their own time. They're trying to run out with it.
Oh, they didn't want to be probably messed with
Bothered, yeah.
by the fans.
Yeah.
Well, give the time.
You know
to
the way
mourn.
those Comic-Con people are.
Mm-hmm.
Word would have got out.
It
They would have
would've.
showed up to the funeral dressed as park ranger dad.
Yeah.
You missed that
Dressed up
GoFundMe
as
window.
Dinosaurs or something.
Yeah, they would have been.
Maybe he would have liked that. I don't know.
All right then. Well, I'm Paige, and those are your Ice Guys headlines.
Thank you. On the day I pass, I want everyone to take one earbud out.
Okay.
It's like a half mast of the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
Of the flag, rather.
Take the day off too.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll still be here.
God.
All right. Goodbye to everyone on the live stream.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we're going to keep doing more of this multi-segment stuff and maybe eventually the whole show, live video streaming. When we come back, already on hold, Fat Boy, I saw you scurrying around over there with something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We have a young lady that I don't know how many years it's been since she argued and fought with her sister.
Mm-hmm.
And because of
long-term feud, we know for sure, but not how long.
Long term.
We don't know exactly how long, but long time.
It's got something to do with yesterday's Truth and Consequences. So we'll talk to her next, and we hope that you will listen through yet another hour of the Rise Guys. Morning, everybody.
For all things Rise Guys.